Hi, Rosa. We are Sister Space, an organisation concerned with African heritage women and girls affected by domestic and sexual abuse. So what we're going to do is quickly go through your 4 questions. The first one is, what do you want to change? One of the things we need to change is the way that African heritage, Black, Caribbean and African women are perceived in the domestic abuse arena. Okay, we're gonna just go on. What do you want to influence? We want to influence policy. We want to change the way that organisations, governments, domestic abuse services see and deal with us. As it is at the moment, most domestic abuse services and the government and major organisations are calling us names like BAME, which puts every other culture in one pot and white in another. That's discrimination. So we're dealing with discrimination, but we're also wanting our voices to be heard. Okay, so how can you influence the people with the power to make that change? Well, there's a number of ways. We can do that through research. We can do that through, again, making our voices heard. But we have to deliver training on all levels. We have to not only be accountable to our stakeholders, which include funders, service users, the community, ourselves, our staff, our volunteers, our trustees. So that's how we're going to influence change. How much are you asking for and how will you spend it? Well, we're going to be asking for the full 5,000, and the reason for that is we have much to do. We have to, as you can see, we're different shades, we're different hair, locks, and our images are not out there at all in the domestic abuse arena, in the government, anywhere at all. So what we have to do is now make these images, these posters, these, that reflect who we are, what we look like. But when we talk about our hair and our skin and our food, mainstream organisations don't seem to understand the importance of that. Okay, we can't wash our hair and go. What do you call wash and go? I can't wash this in 10 minutes and be at work. So all of these things that are not known have to be known about us. So now we're going to expand.
Also, for me, it's the deliverance of Sister Space is done by sisters who absolutely know. We cannot be here, and in order to encourage our sisters to actually disclose information, talk about things, be able to share that information and have the confidence to actually come and say, I need help. Also to show these sisters where to go and that it is okay. They feel comfortable. And the fact that they can do it in confidentiality.
And only we can deliver that service to, nothing about us without us. Nobody can speak for us. So we need to stop these organisations sending African heritage women to organisations who don't know anything about us, but get funding for us. And that's one of the reasons why I love this video. You can see who we are and what we're doing.
Sister Space has achieved a lot in a short space of time, and the feedback that we've had and the publicity and the ways that we have had to use to put the information out there has been very, very important, and we ask that you take all that into consideration also.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As a member of the group, Sister Space is very important for people like us that has gone through abuse. We know it's a safe place where we can come and it's secure, and no matter what creed, what religion, we are all accepted, and it's a safe house, and we know there's confidence in what the members of Sister Space are doing.
Thank you.
Thank you.